All right.
Oh, absolutely rarely. It looked like they were committing to the form too. Which brings us to the card draw for this match.
Curious to see what they go with here.
That's very true. Sutsi won his first match of the day by out staminaing his opponent on 14s.
Yep.
But now this isn't an option.
Nope.
Looks like Sutsi gets rid of the Soul no CMOD chart in the pack whiteout. Midtown gets rid of Mr. Werewolf, which is a very I shouldn't say straightforward, but it's certainly an FA tester where I would expect both of these players to get sub 20 whites.
All right. And Sudsy protects Pseudonym.
Another FA check, which comes with its own sets of challenges, the swing, the foot switches, and syncopation. But nonetheless, been in the tournament circuit for long enough that pretty much everyone who's come to this tournament knows this chart in and out.
Yep.
It's true, Submerge has been a rather popular pick.
Yep. All right.
Looks like iChill is next to go. Submerge also goes. Which leaves us with Pseudonym, Submerge, and Marionette, which are possibly the three most... maybe not. Submerge is also physically intensive, but Pseudonym, Submerge, and Marionette are taxed in their own right. I long for the day in which we see Pseudonym no CMOD. It's not even that intensive, it's just a couple of scroll flourishes.
Yeah, this is gonna be. I think this is gonna be a really good one.
Feels like a relatively even card draw skill set wise.
Nothing too crazy.
Sutsi certainly has the advantage as the higher seed in this matchup. Can he keep the momentum going?
Yeah. We just got done eating and everything, so everyone's refueled.
I mean, Marionette's rated an 11. I don't know if I want to play it right now. It's just a lot. It keeps going and going and going, and not very much tech, but there was a lot of broken strings at you. Let's put the focus back on Pseudonym.
It's relatively tame for the most part, for the first half.
I want to say the first 2/3.
Yep.
There's a lot of motif building in this chart in which the same types of pattern building blocks are used over and over again. These candle crossovers here are going to show up many more times in this chart, as will these foot switches interlinked with a syncopated, is it 96 swing, I believe? Very tricky.
Something like that, yeah.
It's somewhat uncommon to see a song run swing at this high of a BPM.
All right. Now here's where it's going to start picking up.
A little bit longer.
Oh, yeah.
And it really is key to keep your white count as low as you can going into the section in which a difficulty spikes. Coming up, I want to say 8 to 16 measures, it'll start throwing in 30 seconds and 24th bursts. And I want to say that if one player screws up those bursts, the match could very easily swing in the other's favor.
Yep. And we'll have the burst come in.
Both of them are remaining relatively clean so far, but you see that Sutsi went from 0 excellence to 4 in the span of just 10 seconds. Starting to look like a more even matchup with just the white count separating the two at the moment. Can Sutsi hang on?
It looks like they are pretty even. They might even be tied right now.
The 14 whites is a lot in this kind of competitive environment.
Yeah, they're pretty close.
Sutsi just needs to stay clean for these last couple measures, and he has the win. And
Alright.
GG's,
There you go.
FECs from both players, a very respectable showing.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. You'd think 99.08 and 98.71, you'd think, that's close, but in an EX, kind of scoring.
It almost
Kind of
feels like,
kind of
how do I
far off.
put it, like an exponential kind of scaling thing, where the
Yeah.
closer you get to 100%, the more those little differences in ES score are going to feel huge, almost chasm-like. In these kinds of margins, I mean, what was it, 29 whites versus 45?
It's a lot.
It takes a lot to make up for that.
Yeah. And if you start to fall behind, man, it's hard to, especially in these kind of settings, it's hard to, the margin for error is just very small. All right. I don't know much about this chart. What's in this one?
I'd like to say that it's a little bit of everything. So I'm not sure if you all saw the tech notation in the menu view. There's like 8 different notations in there, but they're all marked as minus.
Hmm.
So it really is just like a sampler of everything. There's some brackets, but they're not super consequential to the difficulty of the chart. There's some bits where 24th bursts are worked in, but they're never longer than 4 notes. So it's really just about like that fine burst control rather than foot speed.
Okay.
So a couple of spots where there's rhythms with 20ths, and some movement thrown in there for good measure as well. So America's another chart that's been around tournament packs for a while. I believe it was introduced first in RIP 12.5 back in 2022, later getting into ITL and running through a bunch of different major ITG tournament packs before being retired for a little bit while,
Wow.
but showing up again in Shine this year. That 20th drill isn't the only one in the chart. There's one more coming up later in the chart. I think this kind of like, quote, awkward, unquote, movement is something that I tried to keep in mind when I was writing this chart to make it feel distinct. Having a movement identity that hasn't really been used much in head-to-head charts.
Yeah.
Those
Kinda
kinds of
looking at,
sections, you could either choose to foot switch or jack them, but there's a lot of like connected gallops and choppy movements that I see quite frequently in, say, DDR officials, but it seems like ITG sub-artists aren't huge on using them. I think that in itself is its own issue.
Yeah.
Both of them nailing those 24th bursts heading into the climax of the song. This is where it starts to get a little bit more movement heavy working in crossovers. We'll see how both of them handle it.
Yeah, some very unique patterning that I'm seeing here.
Those white counts and excellent counts are barely budging.
Yep.
Something has the better white count, but 2 misses, but 7, 8 more. Oh, 10 more excellence.
Yeah.
I truly can't read who won here.
It looks like, oh, wow. Man, I don't know. Okay. Wow.
Looks like a win for a Sudsy, 98.05, 97.87. What a nail biter.
So close.
And Sudsy holds on to the win, going 2-0 there. Looks like Marionette will be safe for another match. Very impressive showing.
All right. We got Demo versus Rinker.
Oh, also kind words, Paul. Thank you.
All right. Sudsy giving us a little recap of His
It looks like
match.
he had quite a few oopsies and close calls there. All right, let's get back to the player review.
We got us spoken to by our boss. Sorry.
Second match has Demo facing Rinker.
Rinker is not wearing his polo. We might see
Saving
that.
his energy for Sunday.
We might see that tomorrow.
Once again, they are warming up with Dash Star, which Sudsy and Midtown also chose to warm up on. Now that's what we're all asking, Zayla.
Yeah.
Where is the polo?
Where is the polo?
Something that I'd like to pay close attention to this match, both as a spectator and a player, is how Demo copes with if we get another bracket heavy or form checker type of chart in the card draw. Demo seems to have been struggling with acclimatizing to these pads, and
Yeah.
at one point we did have the left side pad, which he was playing on, worked on. We'll see if that helps, or if Demo continues to struggle, because his white counts have been extremely crisp. But if he loses out due to getting too many grades, misses, etc., I'm sure he's going to feel miffed about that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I asked him how the how the difference is between SMX, his SMX pad and these pads, and he said it's just a night and day difference. So, but thankfully he said he can adjust pretty quickly, which is always good too.
Yeah, Evergreen Dash Star definitely is a classic. This is like one of those I believe this was written by Tony.
Yep.
I'm correct
Tony.
on that. This is one of those archetypal Tony charts.
Yeah,
Tony's genre of music, Tony's genre of chart. It's the perfect intersection of that, in my opinion.
Yeah, this was one of the charts voted into the ITG Hall of Fame.
For good reason.
Yeah. It's always used in a lot of tournaments. It's a great song.
Very focused in the patterning concepts that they use, mixing in both slow and fast white switches as well as those brackets. They're very satisfying to execute. And in a warm-up, that's often what you want, a little bit of everything, and a decent bit of mix-ups, but in a way that feels coherent and fair.
Right.
Again, very, very tight white margins here, this time with 10 whites and 11 whites. And I'm sure these two are capable of pushing quints on this song if they wanted.
Yeah. So I'm very curious to see how this this match plays out. These are two players who they're so strong in multiple different aspects.
Definitely also draw dependent, especially given Demo's circumstances in which he had to travel and miss out on quite a bit of sleep due to issues traveling from the airport to his hotel. And I'm sure the later it gets in the day, the more he's going to feel that fatigue.
Right, yeah, with the time difference.
But this is the defending champion of Shine that we're
This
talking
is.
about.
He did.
looks like they're starting to warm up again.
This song is a classic. Been around forever.
Made a recent appearance in an ITL, which is seemingly led to its resurgence in spots such as this warm-up pack.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a solid 11. Not much going on.
In a bit of context here, I do think that a lot of charts like this one exactly were thrown into ITL specifically to account for no tech niches. Charts that do a lot of broken 16s and aren't strictly stamina style charts, but don't make you, do brackets or crossovers or foot switches. And for a while, there was quite a bit of a content gap there. Has been partially rectified with efforts such as Sorei's Core Tech, or most recently, Demo himself released a low-tech pack called Flow Actualized. So there are efforts being made there now, but for ITL 2024, I want to say specifically, curators had to really resort to looking towards old content in order to fill those gaps in to have a well-balanced experience.
Yeah, I think the meta going forward maybe is probably to tone it back.
I think there's a little bit of something for everyone these days.
Yeah. But yes, mutes, charts, always classics.
Absolutely. There's a couple of stylistic flourishes that can really clue you in that this is an old chart, but the patterning quality itself, the chart being fun to play, it's really a testament to Mute's patterning sense that this chart still holds up to this day.
Right. Yeah, most notably the mines, I think, give it away.
Lots of decorative mines.
Yeah.
People really stopped doing that around the time COVID rolled around, I'd say.
Yeah, I think before people just
looks like we have our card draw.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Is it this one? This one. There we go.
Okay.
We got a bird's eye view and the clowns cam and our card draw, which consists of Slamurai, Chloe, Pseudonym, Raspberry Railgun, Submerged Serenade, Strut, and Backyard. Again, a relatively easier draw. We're not seeing any 13s even in this set of 7 songs, which Demo is probably happy to see at this point.
Right.
Brinker may have wanted at least 1 or 2 physical songs to get the edge over Demo, but his base timing is also extremely strong. So this match should be interesting either way. Brinker vetoing Slamurai.
Alright.
Yeah, it looks like we don't have Petty this match either. Let's see. It's quite unfortunate. Finally took that match to tiebreak.
So Demo vetoes Raspberry Railgun.
Which I think is pretty fair. Raspberry Railgun may not be as movement intensive as Backyard, but it is movement intensive in a more unpredictable way that I feel demands awareness that's hard to put into words. Backyard you can study in a very methodical sort of way. Raspberry Railgun just kind of does whatever it wants, and I think that can blindside you if you haven't seen the chart before, or if you haven't seen it in a while. It has been around for a while, coming from Democracy 2021, and I believe it was also an ITL 2022. It looks like we have our set locked in. Pseudonym, Strut, and Submerged Serenade. Pseudonym we saw in the last match.
Yeah. Alright.
Yep, back to the main camera now.
Just adjusting some last minute things before we get into it. Alright.
Guys, this is something that I won't be able to communicate to you through the stream alone, but this ground is shaking with every single step.
Yeah.
And especially when a player like Demo gets on the pad, you can feel the force behind every single one of their steps.
Yeah,
It's like he's putting meaning behind every single note.
yeah. Yeah, it's the whole room is just shaking.
About 40% into the song, we see the white counts relatively close together, but Demo's excellent as opposed to Rinker's great. Puts him in a massive advantage going into the verse section coming up. And again, it might not sound like a lot, but we are talking with very slim margins here. Rinker picks up another great. An excellence, loss of score is roughly equivalent to 3 whites, while a great, I believe, is closer to 6 or 7.
Something like that.
Very substantial.
Alright, so now we're getting into the burst section.
Both of them handling it very well.
Yeah.
Rinker losing that white count lead, but Demo picks up a bunch of excellence right in one of those bursts. Rinker looking very tight, but Rinker continues to bleed grades. It's not over until it's over.
Yep. And Rinker picks up another grade.
Those grades hurt.
They do. Not much song left here, but anything can happen.
Very solid white counts from both players, but the lack of excellence in grades, or rather the presence thereof, really made the difference in this match.
Yeah.
You see 99.55, 99.08, even though their white counts are very similar, and Rinker has one less excellent, but those grades really add up at this
Yeah.
point.
I don't necessarily believe that they were all him. Or he is checking that up arrow.
There certainly is a possibility there.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to look, but it's kind of
It looks like those grades were all on the up arrow. There is the possibility of flickering, misfiring issues contributing to that. So you could see that there were also 4 recalced way offs on the up arrow as well.
So it's definitely maybe something to look at. Yeah, and I mean a recalc in this case, I think it.
Nick Van Leer tells you, Tony, that he misses you.
Yeah, and I think if you recalc the grades,
it depends on what they're upgraded to, but I believe in this case they would have to be blues in order for Rinker to win.
Yeah.
And the rule set, I believe, only upgrades to excellence, so that would not change the match outcome.
Yeah. Okay.
For this case specifically.
Yeah. So regardless, Demo wins.
Did you get the replay? I don't think either of us did.
We didn't get a replay.
We could pull back to the VOD.
We could.
But, I don't have that hooked up on the stream
No.
layout.
Sorry, Paul. We're lacking, and we didn't do the well, at least on the Steam Deck side. Okay. So yeah, just checking that over.
Deserved. I love pseudonym. Looks like the favorites shortcut claims another. That is true. I hear that as feedback as well. I'm not sure what could be done about it though. There is
Yeah,
quite
it
a bit of
does
ambient
sound like
noise
a
here.
wind tunnel. I don't know what that is. You can't hear it when you take off. I don't know what that is.
Let me try disabling my mic. Did you also disable your mic? The ambient noise seems to be there regardless.
I think it's the bass. Maybe.
It could be. It could also be the footsteps from people in the warm-up cab getting muffled.
Yeah, it could be. It might be the bass from from the warm-up cab behind us. I hope it's not too distracting.
Alright, looks like they're getting back to song number 2, which is Strut. One of the new content releases that were included in this tournament pack from WhatsApp released in August. I would say there are 3 central elements to this chart. One is the swing, actually 4 I would say. The swing, brackets, candle crossovers, and mind mark double steps. What really makes this chart so difficult is how often it throws 3 or more of those elements to you at the same time.
Yeah, this chart is really difficult for an 11. Maybe not physically, but just how it is, I would say. Got a lot of crossovers with the swing. Like Tack said, you got to do multiple at once is the hardest part.
Guys, I gotta say, with 4 people occupying both calves right now, my shoulders are shaking.
Yeah, it's actually crazy how much this is shaking.
But at this point, this is an 11, a difficult 11, but these 2 players are so well trained that they can fight for FA, they can stomp hard and get away with it. Brinker is rock solid here, not giving up any room for Demo to catch up.
He is locked. Not a lot of chart left here, but anything could happen. Anything.
Seems like Brinker may have whiffed the rhythm there.
Wow.
19 and 4, regardless, exceptionally clean. And Demo's 35-8, 1 and 1 is solid in its own right as well. But what do you do when your opponent that you're playing against pops off that hard?
Yeah. I mean, it's tough.
So, Dylon, I don't think we have any fans directed at us.
Yeah,
there could be maybe ambient noise from something over there, maybe mic input, if there's any being routed in that direction.
No.
Wait, rumbling stopped, didn't it?
Yeah, no.
All right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it was a microphone issue with the foot cam mic thingy
foot
towards
mic.
the top.
There was a fan
towards
going.
the front, yeah. All right, with Rinker taking song number 2, Strut, this is going to a tiebreak on Submerged Serenade, a song that I would say Demo has an advantage on. He has practiced this one to hell and back. But an advantage alone is not going to win this song. Demo will still have to concentrate and recreate the type of white count and accuracy that he has ran on this song earlier today.
All right.
Certainly a song where being familiar with all the tech, the ins and outs of the patterns, what you can get away with and what you can in terms of execution pays off in dividends here. Demo discussed after, I believe, either my match with him or the prior one, that he doesn't execute all of the roles that are intended to be ghost step. Certain roles, like, for example, the ones that you're intended to foot switch 16ths on, you can ignore and simply double step.
Demo's still holding up that quad with 4 whites.
As you can see right there, Demo elected to double step and ignore those 16th foot switches that were implied by the rolls. Save some energy, and as long as you're familiar with the chart, that's the kind of technique that you can execute on the spot and help you out a little bit there. Looks like Rinker's also employing that technique. You can hear it in the ghost steps. Instead of having constant 16ths, they're syncopated because they're choosing to ignore that implied foot switch.
So Demo's
Both of them being
up
very
by
comfortable with the
2
chart. 2 whites
Yeah.
could flip in an instant. Even a single great or a miss would flip this match. And I'm sure neither wants to let it go.
Getting into the final.
2 whites
Section.
still. The Demo is flawless on this final section and not giving it to Rinker.
All right.
That is absolutely nuts.
And Demo takes that one.
GG's. Let's have a second look at the ending of that Summer Serenade run. Just the very end.
Just the end.
Yeah. Absolutely insane showing from both players, but Demo edges Rinker out.
All right. Well, next we have Chance and I Go College.
All right, and I think I'm going to get off the mic at this point. I gotta start warming up,
All right.
get this cheeseburger out of my system.
Where's Nick? You want to come on? Did you want to go? So much All right. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Welcome.
Tony, did Tack give you the shout out I asked for? Oh, Rob. Ooh. Yeah, that's right, Rob. I got my little nipple tank top
Yeah,
out.
you got your tank top. You are fan servicing it up.
Look how much I cut this open on the sides. It's basically not a shirt.
You got to show those lats somehow.
Spread the bat wings.
Yeah, dude.
I'm trying to fly. We'll get it back to main. Classic warm-up chart.
I know, right?
That's right, Zalix. Just the nips. Just a little nips.
That was good. That was real good. I think what? Corey's looking at the up arrow, maybe?
Tony, I heard you got a new place. I gotta come by once I'm not in my school program. Chance and Corey.
End of month. I mean, like, it's already October. Where did the year go? The end of month is going to be, like, instant.
Yeah, 2025 just kind of flew by.
Kind of evaporated.
Good riddance. Let's get 2026 in here.
It do be like that.
We'll make it a better year. See lots of love for Omid in the chat. That was a sick match. Yes, get your shout outs in.
All right, what is this card draw? This is a pretty spicy card draw. Blaster, Melonade, Neon Knights, Mr. Werewolf, Black Ray, Maisie, and Clinozoisite.
Oh.
So, you know,
Yeah, that's,
two pretty tough 13s, two 14s.
That face when you learn that it's Blaster and not Blister. I'm calling it wrong this whole time.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, it could be anything. It could be any vowel. Bluster.
Bluster, yeah.
Yeah, Bluster's a good one.
I might go with that. That's right, Tony. I might be with you on this one. Corey's one of my beloved rivals. He's just that guy.
I know, and he beat me earlier today, so I gotta hope for him to go all the way.
Me and him have been secretly trading our stam and tech skills back and forth.
Oh yeah.
I beamed him a little bit before the sets today. Yeah, this is gonna be a very spicy draw when they go to pick. I have a feeling I know what Chance is going to pick from this.
Yeah, most likely.
What does Corey want from this draw?
Well, the thing is, Corey probably wants the same thing that Chance does in most circumstances.
But against Chance,
But against
that's
Chance,
a scary
you
one.
know, what do? Right? You probably want to try to just like raw out time him.
It's those pesky socks.
Those pesky sucks. And the fact that he came down 5,000 feet and he's got infinite stamina now.
Yeah, he's got super powered lungs. VO2 max is off the charts. Well, a pretty close warm up. What was that, 3-wide difference?
Yeah, 3-wide difference. Roppongi Carry On is an interesting chart because it feels like something that should be an auto quint for people of this caliber. But, you know, you just spit a couple whites out every now and then, and you end up with 15 or more. And it's like
those quiet sections.
I guess
the
so.
sick Euro beat goes away, and it can be a little harder to lock in.
You need the quiet parts for the sick Euro beat.
That's true.
You need the calm before the storm.
Yes, we got the love for Corey in the chat. I see a lot of Corey love. I think it's we all already know that we love Chance, so yeah, we'll get more of that Corey love.
Yeah. I mean this is just
Corey knows Zoisite.
Corey said no. This site.
Ooh, we got a money match.
Okay, yeah.
Tony, you about to lose that new mortgage.
Oh man. 14, 12, 13, yeah. Can't really expect much different.
And the 12 is Melonade.
Yeah, Melonade, to be fair, that's not as much of a physically demanding 12 as it is a technically demanding 12.
Those middle crossover triple steps are easy to bunk up in and out of bursts.
You just misread one, and suddenly you're down 2 misses, and you're like, what am I doing here?
It's the type of chart that you can play at home and get a good score and come here, and it's like, oh, wait a minute. It's hard to react to this type of tech.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not my setup.
The last time I played Melonade, I got either 12 or 13 and an excellent, and it felt very good.
I had a quad with a bad white count. It's like, you know what? I still feel pretty good about that. All right, here we go. Maisie Metroplex.
All right, Tony. They're tied up on whites. You might be keeping your house. I got one miss and then cleaned up the burst. Explain to me how that is the case.
There was a straight mine there. I don't remember the pads vibrating as much last year, but to be fair, this building is above a basement area, so.
Oh, I think I see up arrow freaking out again. On a couple of the steps, there's been like extra jitters.
Yeah. Yeah, the recalcs should hopefully take care of a lot of that, but we'll have to see.
See, what is Chance going to do? What do you know that you're not telling us, C? Spill it.
Oh, I think I know what they're referring to. Look at the excellent count.
What, the one that's not there yet?
Yeah.
Eh, he might do it.
I mean, this jack section, though. Like, jack into
Then you
foot
mix
switch.
in some polyrhythmic bracket rhythms.
Yeah. Nasty. Absolutely nasty. Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
there it goes.
See, you can relax.
Yeah.
I threw a rock on the pad and he slipped. I didn't want C to.
You threw a rock? You threw a rock at the sock player?
My house is saved.
I mean, this is just disgusting.
For real.
20-to-1 blue to white ratio. Actually, better than that.
Almost 98 EX on that is
Yeah, three is
better
amazing.
than I'll do on a lot of
3 is
long
incredible.
shots. I still need to 99 Maisie. Last time I played it was like a mid 98 and that was a PB.
Are they doing the seagulls from Finding Nemo? It'd be like, mine.
Except it's excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Ooh, Melonade is one that Chance is pretty strong on. Whose Protect was this? If I go back to main, will it show it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay,
This
it was a Corey
Corey's
Protect. Yep.
So we'll see how this goes.
Oh.
Tony, you might want to start packing.
I'm moving
I'm sure
out.
your new place is nice, but this is why gambling is a dangerous endeavor.
Yes. You were about to say illegal, right?
Is it illegal?
No, it's not illegal.
This
Not
this
anymore.
Whole game's kind of
Sports
illegal.
sports betting is extremely legal, as all of the commercials during any sporting event will tell you.
Tony, which broker were you using?
ESPN Bet. No worries, Alex. I'm not that worried about it. Badges are badges. The memories are forever.
Oh, this chart is so good, but it is very tricky for a 12.
I know, and it's just like
There's a couple of
any given run on this, you're liable to just get random whites or excellence anywhere.
It's got those components of tough tourney charts where there's very quiet sections.
Yes, that's true. When there's other machines going on.
Although I've been with Rinker a lot of matches, recent tourneys, and he always warms up so quiet, and it really is the strat. Ooh, Chance has a little like Omni flag going on. And there it
Yeah, he
goes.
sort of goofed the beginning of this triple step sequence.
It was easy to do. That's exactly what we were
It's
talking
so
about.
easy. Like, you got to get big brain for it. But Corey also goofed it.
It isn't really
Coming out of there.
something that's cheatable with the mind placements
Right.
and just the patterning around that intended triple
Yeah.
step out of the cross.
You have to be very intentional about not taking your foot off or not keeping your foot on. Like, don't be lazy about it at all.
Yeah. Oh, you hate to goof it, right? You might have, you might be able to
Looks like we
relive
got a
that
chance
moment.
win. Very nice counts.
Tony, start moving.
It's Trihex rating. Oh, my
raid from
goodness. Try hard,
Trihex.
try hard, try hard.
Trihex feeling the hype for Shine. Well, Trihex,
That
I
is
hope you're coming from a
incredible.
good stream.
Welcome to Shine, Tri-viewers.
Wonder if they were doing a little dance gaming on stream.
I hope so.
2 raids.
2 raids.
Oh my God, our cup runneth over.
Wow. We are esports now.
This is officially esports. Look
Yo.
at our headsets.
These are incredible headsets, actually.
They really are.
Brace yourself, Shine.
They're comfortable. They make the voices sound sultry,
Very smooth.
a little bit boomy.
A little bit bassy. That's why I want to do my plankton and be like, brace yourself, Shine. This is the tournament of a lifetime.
Now, I Go College just lost, so you could say he did not go to college, unlike Plankton. That might have been a deep cut at this point.
It was a little bit of a deep cut. No, that what was it? C and Corey were talking in the DR Illini channel before one of the rips, and I just loaded up a audio clip of being like, "Hear me, C. Once I discover your formula for Blue Fantastics, I'm gonna run you out of uppers. I went to college."
Indeed, Plankton is commentating. Can't you see the resemblance?
I clipped it.
Yeah, you like that sweet clipping of the mic?
Yeah. It can't handle me. It can't handle Doug Lawrence.
We got a little warming up. Goomba walking off, 60 notes in.
Add it. Wait, no, you can't add it to the total yet.
Is it because it's a warm-up?
Yeah, it's a warm-up. They don't count the warm-ups. So any raid viewers, we are doing a side tournament, which involves all of the competitors guessing how many walk-offs or fails there are going to be
That's like
during the course of the tournament.
2 walk-offs in the same song, warm-up or not. It's got to count, right?
No, it's got to be in a match.
Yeah, so any of the Raiders sticking around, place your bets. How many people are going to walk off in the middle of a match? If you win, you get admiration from everyone here. It's a very worthwhile prize.
Yeah, at some point we've got to show the trophies on stream.
So DQCC. This is similar to DDR, but this is a grassroots-run, open-source version of a 4-panel game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a complicated definition, but it's true. I mean, that's strictly speaking what it is. It's not DDR, it's DDR-esque. Even though it's basically
been
the
run
same.
by the community for the past 20 years. I know Trihex does a lot of, Stepmania.
Yes, it's Stepmania. Yeah, and
And they
I
do
think
a lot of doubles.
I want to say I think Trihex also plays the version ITG Mania,
Yes,
and so that's the same version that's being played right now.
exactly.
Yeah, and doubles mode. Yeah, this is a singles tournament.
Yeah, Beakers has a good, quick description of it, the quick elevator pitch.
Yeah, this is a tourney. This is an invitational tourney with a lot of Midwestern and also high-tier players from all around the country.
Got some California,
Got
some
some
Colorado,
Uh-huh.
a lot of Midwest.
Yeah. Tennessee represent.
Got a little bit of that South, that Mid-South.
Oh, yeah. Go, oh, yeah, Ohio. Well, they beat Illinois today in football.
Oh, who's that, the Illini?
Yeah, the Illini. Oh, yeah, Florida. Viva la Moo.
Oh, well, they got rid of what I learned today was camouflage.
The highest ranked player here is, well, the highest seed is Demo. because, 1, he won last year. 2, he's a god of FA.
This is true.
The highest ranked ITL player is Chance, who won ITL.
And they're both sitting together right now.
The aura is palpable.
I need to go get my sunglasses.
I forget who's third seed. Do you remember who third seed is?
I think it was Rinker.
Okay.
'Cause I think I got paired up with him as 9th seed.
Okay.
It was very nice of them to seed me in 9th.
Is there a prize pool? The answer is no.
There is
not,
actually.
Is there? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Red Note Gaming.
Yeah.
who
Let's
you'll
go.
see in
Let's
the
do a
corner.
sponsor plug. If you're a rhythm gamer looking for that fix, or just want to hang out at a great place, check out Red Note Rhythm Games in Las Vegas. Just 10 minutes away from the Las Vegas Strip, Red Note offers a myriad of rhythm games for you to enjoy.
And they've graciously offered up a prize pool. First place, I believe, gets $100. Second gets 66. Third gets 33.
If you want to learn more, follow them on X, Twitter, at Red Note Gaming. And I'll do the second sponsor as well. Shout out goes to Mystic Steps, our go-to for arcade machine parts. If you need it, they either probably have it or can make it. They've also got reproduction posters and marquees, so they're truly a one-stop shop for your rhythm gaming hardware needs.
Mystic has everything. The type of person that keeps this community afloat.
Absolutely. Yeah, both of them have done so much good for the community since forming up.
Goomba is staying pretty clean throughout. He's even doing the fast crossovers despite his...
Goomba has been doing the form today. That
So
has
proud
been
of him.
that has been a revelation. He tried to do it in backyard, which that's a really hard one.
To do it on.
All right, we're pretty close here.
Yeah, we had some excellence pop up on the Goomba side. C is giving us a report to check the up on Goomba's side, which that up arrow has been finicky. I was seeing a lot of phantom triggers.
Right, and Rinker had 5 greats on pseudonym.
And there was another one.
Yeah, there's a lot of shenanigans going on with the up arrows today. Goomba taking it,
Even
0.4%.
a compromised up arrow.
The recalcs did their job, but that's a lot of held miss or held way offs and decents.
And it's 8 out of 10 greats on up.
Yeah. So I think Ryan will take a look at that one.
We've got the lead pad technician, also owner of the pads.
Yep.
Going to do magic. And then you'll see him jump aggressively on the pad. There we go. To look for ghost vibrations, ghost triggers. That's right, Rarely. Goomba didn't even walk off. The counter is staying surprisingly low today.
So for now, top 8's tomorrow. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what goes on with our walk-offs. But yeah, running these in-person tournaments is...
If someone DQs, does that count as walking off twice?
How would they DQ?
They go up to the TO and say, I want a DQ.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what do you have to do to get disqualified from one of these tournaments?
Oh, I don't know. Do something to get banned from Twitch, I guess.
I don't think there's anything I can say on stream right now that would...
Yeah, well, don't chance it,
But he's so nice.
Oh, he's so wholesome. He could never get banned. Yo.
The line too long at Chipotle. And then you miss your match. And then you get DQ'd. Beakers might have just cracked the case, and it was stream friendly.
No. You got it.
My goodness.
If you bring in a blizzard, you get DQ'd.
Oh, yeah. Goomba, do not walk off from this one.
We got Great Devil of 6th Heaven.
Use your youth.
Boy.
Your vital youth.
that grew up with the Wii U youth. Childhood console Wii U.
To be 12 years old again.
Oh my goodness.
Chance poses a good question. What is the walk-off counter?
I looked at it. It was at like 7 or 8.
Oh, my guess was 14.
Good pace.
We're on pace. We got like a gold split for that.
There is no letting up in this chart. Absolutely none.
And it only gets harder at the end because once you're tired,
Yeah,
we're
then
hitting a lot of
the
mines.
225 starts.
A lot of mines blowing up on Goomba's right arrow.
A lot of
Those
mines,
jumps.
yeah. And the jumps are not doing any favors at that point at all.
I saw Rinker bracketing them and consistently dodging the mines, which they're there to make sure you jump.
Well, should try a little
Rinker
harder.
embodies the rebellious spirit. He'll bracket your gosh darn jumped mine sections,
Yep.
right?
You got to put him on left, right, or up, down. His feet aren't big enough for that.
Illegitimate mine placement for effective making of doing the form. Proud
Saring,
of Goomba, though.
Saring right now has a great white count. He's looking
Yeah, really
excellent.
very clean.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Goomba dropped out.
There's 8 or 9. It's
10.
on just in time for things to kick up a notch.
Yes, Midtown is also a stock player.
Is this the part in the chart description Alex was talking about when he said "good luck"?
Good luck,
LOL,
well.
in all caps.
I really think it's kind of everything. But yes, the longest bursts here really do make you feel like, yeah, good luck.
Yeah, for anyone outside the community coming in from raids, whatever, the creator of this chart, when they still played, was absolutely a top player. And their charts are known for being very, very hard. So if that person who made this says "good luck, LOL,"
You take it seriously.
you should know you're in for a bad time. Unless, of course, you like masochism.
Yep. It is 2 walk-offs.
We are at 9.
All right, well, I'm getting dangerously close to being out of the running. I have 12 as my guess.
All right, players, let's keep the walk-offs low. Save a few for tomorrow. I might win something this weekend.
I forget that people get tired.
Yeah, I think that's their middle name.
It gets to be like that sometimes. Crazy how nature do that.
I always play, and then I complain, who made this game so hard?
Oh,
We all did, because we all make the content for it.
it's me, Austin.
Yeah, Sudsy took a part in making this game way too hard, but I like your hard charts.
I like my hard charts too.
Your turns are so fun. We're
Well-
both tall fellas, so I enjoy a similar play style.
Yes.
In fact, some of you on stream don't know this. Sudsy's actually my dad.
I am
It's totally true.
N. Van Leer's dad, and Chief Skittles' is half brother.
Wait, so Tev is my half uncle?
Well, yeah, I guess if you want to think about it logically like that, yeah.
He's like my uncle-est. It's like less of an uncle, but still an uncle. I was gonna say, Goomba starting off strong with a quint about 200 notes
He is.
in.
He is your Padway uncle.
Yeah, there we go.
Ooh, those excellents were a little
They-
suspect. I mean, I did hear a little bit of off-stepping, so maybe.
He might have gotten surprised by those jumps. But with the white count so locked in together,
Right. I mean, three excellence goes a long way.
in a chart like this where it's pretty straightforward, some light XO work and some jumps at a reasonable speed.
Right. Now, with a four excellent or 4 white lead, that almost erases those.
Yeah, what's an excellent? 3 whites?
Either
Or is it 2?
It's either 2 or 3. I think it's 3. But it may not be enough. Especially picking up 2 there.
Goomba's double stepping some of those turns, which can make it easy to rush. Yeah, for those who don't know, Goomba is only 8 years old. and is already this good at ITG.
Whoa,
Give it up for the
man.
young lad.
Saring.
Saring really going clean with that.
That was great.
Saring has had an insane improvement arc over the last couple years. I think all that stamina and stam tech. Yeah, it's like Herg said, Goomba really is a certified fetus.
Yes.
Wow. Really locked in on that.
That was great. Like, Marionette is a chart that you got to have one or two of them in a given pack where it comes down to the white count, and the white counts are always low.
Yeah, it's always nice to have things have a chance to be that really close swing.
Yep. And we've got plenty of charts, I'd say probably 80% of the pack or more, where it ends up being pretty lopsided unless it's top tier players.
This pack was pretty hard.
It's hard, no doubt about it.
I did not study it close enough due to just life going on, but
Yes.
when I did look at it, I was kind of thinking the 13s and up were really, really mean. And then I drew Tech Alert with Rinker, and there goes my veto. This is true rarely. Mine's ruined the pretty 4 stars. This is definitely the type of pack where you're likely not going to see any 5 stars today.
Likely not.
Maybe tomorrow if the right person draws Marionette.
Yeah, Marionette is your best bet. AI Chill, maybe. But it, you know, I generally consider like a high tier tournament score on that to be like less than 10, not a Quinn.
Yeah. Beakers put it well.
Oh.
Some nasty picks in this pack.
We got a wind tunnel again. I'm going to ask Crystal to move that.
We're on the wind tunnel audio. Can you guys hear the rumbling? There we go. She is a certified audio pro technician. Knows how to get that rumbling out of the mics.
I'm going to step away for a little bit. I got to go to the bathroom. I'm going to hand this off to someone else.
Yes, who will join me? Zalix. Ah, that sweet sound of that brown noise. Well, this has been a popular warm-up today. We've got Searing coming in for comms after an epic win.
Thank you.
What did you just get, 14 on Marionette?
17.
It was extremely
17 and
clean.
mine. Thank you.
Oh, that's where that mine came from.
Yeah, I hit that at the beginning, and I was like, oh, no.
Whoops.
I was
Yeah.
scared because I know Goomba's, FA is just better than mine.
I'm not sure what happened. I think he got scared by a jump that he wasn't ready for.
Those jumps are scary, though, because you're winded by, the 10 measures.
Also
and then it starts
playing
hitting you with the
Great
jumps.
Devil, the song before.
Yeah, that was just pure mind games on my part. I knew going in. I was like,
He walked off at the perfect time for you to
I was
not
like,
have to play the 24th.
I was hoping that was going to be the case because I picked that knowing that I can't really do those 24ths. So I was just like, let's just hope Goomba does the Goomba thing.
You don't walk off. And look what happens when you don't walk off. Let's keep the counter low, at least till tomorrow. My bet was 14 for the event,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we're at 9.
I had 17, so we'll see what happens. I God, my glasses are clogging. I keep these off for a bit.
This has definitely been the most popular warm-up of the day, at least as far as I've seen.
It's a banger.
It's a really good song. Everyone loves Little Baby No Money.
Hell yeah.
Should get them more money. But it's also got those, it's called check, and it's got those side switch brackets on eighth notes. So it's slow enough to be cognizant of your form, and you can check your form while warming up.
Very well said.
Now, did it do me any good earlier? Not really. I got 5 white quad and then botched my match, but
What are you
know,
gonna do?
Oh, you're going to hop on comms after slugging Dunkin' coffee. Maybe make a couple references about Stinky Rinky and get the chat riled up.
Rinky.
That's all you really can do. Yeah, rarely. I've seen a good amount of Dash Star. Every time I hear Dash Star, I just miss the Tony's not here.
Yeah.
We all love Tony.
Shoutouts to Tony.
Yeah, Tony, if you're still there listening on your really delayed stream like before, shoutouts to you. Oh, wow,
See,
this
we
is
got
the
the-
11 pull.
Yeah.
It's like most of the 11s in the pack. Oh, Rob, we got a little bit of love for the bitch slap. Rob, I quinted this on my sight read. I also kind of thought this was a 10. But is that just me being self-deprecating? Shoutouts to Rob, too. Some of my favorite charts and one of my favorite chart authors.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Just a very charming fella. Yeah, Rob, come back across the pond soon, please.
Yeah, we need another gentleman's match.
I'm happy to be your driver whenever you come to Chicago.
I
Yeah,
just never
some good
forget.
shots, isn't it?
I never forget that match last time with Robin Chance.
That match is, I still have a video saved. I closed up and screen recorded Rob's side on friction function and Chance on numbers where he almost quadded it.
That still is insane.
Those two know how to pump some hard content.
Oh, yeah. It makes for a good show. It's, you know, competition's great, but nothing better than putting on a good show for everybody.
That's why I tried to get Godslain with Rinker. I shouldn't have messed up pseudonyms so I could have given the people what they want.
We haven't seen Godslain, have we?
I don't think so. It's been in a bunch of like draws and gotten into a pool, but it hasn't been reached yet.
Yeah. I love me some Godslain.
We got a little warming up going on. Has it gotten vetoed a lot rarely? I didn't veto it before. I just wasn't good enough to get there. Neck shine. We'll get Godslain played a lot.
Shine 2026.
Every set, Tech Alert and Godslain.
Oh, that's like the dream right there.
Speaking of hard content, Searing, you've gotten quite good at hard content.
Yeah, I you know, it's far and few to see hard content in packs, but I love it. I've been cross training a lot of stamina. I just actually passed my first 20 like last week, so
Everyone shout out Searing in the chat, passing 20s.
yeah, it was just kind of unexpected, but I realized on my home setup I had been playing with incorrect weights, and then I fixed them, and immediately I was like, oh,
Like scoring weights?
no,
Or life bar weights?
the
or
actual sensor weights.
Oh.
Yeah, so thresholds on the FSRs I had, so.
So you were doing that like Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
uh,
hyperbolic
the-
time chamber.
Yeah, the crazy gravity training.
Yeah.
Literally some anime training arc going on.
It's a lot of fun. I enjoy doing FA on stamina because
I like it when I play on Daddy pads. I do not like
love
it
that
on
too.
my SMX pad. My SMX is dense and feels like a stale cracker. That's the best way I could describe it as a pad. It's like stale chips to step on.
yeah, that's kind of how I feel about. Ellie has an SMX too, and whenever I play on that, I can't really do any sort of tech.
You can't beat the tactile feedback of the panels actually pressing and squishing.
Beautiful.
You know how hard you have to step for when you're streaming and getting into a good groove for 60 measures of whatever stream. The SMX, you just stomp and get tired and hope for the best.
It just eats every bit of bounce.
It does.
Yeah.
Where's my osteoarthritis gang in the chat? Who got bunk knees?
All right. So we got to protect on the virus and Protect on
Yes.
Strut and Black Ray.
This is why me and
tiebreaker.
Talk are friends. I love the virus. Yeah, Root Reducer actually just got out of the burn ward from their experience with their SMX when it caught on fire.
But, like, actually caught on fire.
Oh, you missed that whole thing?
No.
It's like
I
a
know.
10,000 word write up from Root. It was not a good experience. We'll just say that.
I know that there's been problems. I was not aware it went to that
Yeah,
extent.
literally on fire at the power supply. Also, Beakers, you stop this virus slander right now. I've always known you as an individual of impeccable taste. How could you say something like that? Yeah, it literally caught fire.
Wow.
It is very hard. There's something about the song that just kind of gets me hyped up, and yeah, I love this chart. It's so good, but it's so stupidly hard.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's very good outweighs that it's ridiculously hard. And then it also goes doo doo boo boo boo.
Oh, yeah, the dotted 30 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, those aren't quite quintuplets, but they're also not a normal rhythm.
Nope.
I think they're like if you cut the tempo in half from 140 to 70,
Yeah,
they
it
would be
do those
quintuplets.
60s. All right, well, let's see some ITG.
Vincent, that little bit of nerding was for you. And this is a very interesting matchup for a chart like this. Getting through this triplet section, this is like the hardest triplets have ever been.
Yeah, this thing right here is brutal.
When I listen to those flams on a cystic, they're so close together, it is basically a jump. It's like a lazy jump.
These crossovers can be kind of tricky too, you know, coming out of the syncopation and into that.
And the way there's space between everything, you need to have precise footing to not start rushing your next notes.
Yeah, you get a little mental break here.
They've got a very close excellent count going. Talk is staying very clean with that white count.
Yeah, it's looking great.
Takian can 99 this right now. I'll do something very nice for him.
I mean, he looks like he's on pace.
Because 99 in this chart is a feat.
Really, the biggest obstacle at this point is you have the 30 seconds.
And that one more section of the triplet crossovers into the... Because that part is so hard to time. Like, given whatever the day I'm playing that is, I either completely botch it or can lock in with it. The disparity in white counts is growing a little bit. Yeah, I see some more excellence picked up on this bloody part.
Tech might just eke out a 99 here. Let's see. Oh. Couple whites on those
Chill
weird
with the
crossovers.
whites.
There we go.
33 and 9.
Tack will
A
take
really
that
good
one.
score.
Yeah.
I think he's just under.
Yep, just by a bit.
Beakers, you were right. Chart is hard. Yeah, the 11 of all time. I like to put 3 or 4 sets of quotes on either side of it. When I say 11 for the virus. The thing is, density-wise, usage of tech, it really isn't 11.
Yeah, it is.
It's just
I mean,
so hard.
11.
Thank you, Rarely.
You could argue they're kind of the greatest in terms of range of
Oh, yeah.
tech.
There's
What
bitch
can you
slap,
consider
and then
11?
there's random box.
Yeah. Throw a 30-second drill in there, why don't you?
Yeah, nice extended 30-second drill.
I mean, I used to think Marionette wasn't an 11. because it's just so stamina draining. And if you're not primed for that at all, it's
165 is entering that range where jumps and any subtle techs do start to become really hard.
yeah.
And there's a lot of just very subtle double steps, small XOs in the end. I think a couple weird little flams.
Yep.
Oh, strut.
Strut your stuff.
This chart is hard. These are like some of the hardest 11s in the pack. Because this has so many parts to be tricked up on.
Yeah, you have to worry about the swing and also just all the other crossover double step action.
These double steps here can catch you very off guard on a sight read. And the ending rhythms switch between normal triplets, 24ths, and swing so frequently and varied that it is very difficult to stay locked. I still don't think I have a clear on this just because I keep messing up in the ending. Lollipop with a really good white count.
Yeah, this is very interesting to see compared to the virus. We're actually seeing Tech struggle a little bit here.
It's also a much newer chart that it's a little harder to be familiar with. Although I think TAC was part of the WhatsApp pack.
Yeah.
I think
it was
this
supposed
chart's
to be
just hard.
a little bit of a spiritual successor to ITG level Asian.
Yeah, they started renaming all the tech companies after packs. C, you don't think so? You don't think TAC tested this one?
We're starting to see a shift back in favor of Tech a little bit. Crystal picked up some whites and some X's.
There's a bit of an Omni flag situation going on in the bottom judgments.
Oh. That last crossover.
And a real Omni flag. Ooh, a couple extra excellents.
Wow. Okay. Tech will take that.
98.6 on that is extremely impressive.
Yeah, not easy to do at all. Yeah, I get Tech with the skating buff is pretty huge. It really allows you for your body to be able to do a lot of different stuff.
Even with an overstretched hip muscle,
He
won't
worked through the
stop
pain.
him from ITGing.
Yeah, I love Shine so much because it's just, it's a showcase of the best. And no matter what, win or lose, everybody here is just so amazing. You're going to see a great performance no matter
It is
what.
very quality ITG. It's very hard to match up to some of the things last year, but I have a feeling as we get into this top 8 tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, I think the heat's going to be on for sure.